How you doing? Ready to get out there and show them what you're made of?
Yeah, ready as I'll ever be, Coach.
Look, I don't need to tell you this is a huge opportunity for you and everyone else playing this game. You make a good impression, you'll be a lock for the first round. Don't get ahead of yourself. Right now, just focus on playing your game and showing everyone what you can do.
Born to do. Time to let the world know.
All right, listen. Before we get out there, I want to talk to you one more time about Jackson Ellis. You'll be matched up against him for most of the game. It's inevitable the scouts will be trying to see who will make the better pro. I can tell you firsthand, he's not a player you want to take lightly. You up for the challenge?
Yeah, I know it's not going to be easy. I got some respect for Ellis in his game. Yo, I'm going to do my best to shut him down, though. It's going to be quite the battle.
Sounds like your agent has you well prepared to deal with life in the spotlight. Either that, or you're one of the most well-adjusted kids I've ever dealt with over these years. You just be ready for Ellis, okay? Now, we got a game to play. See you out on the court.
Hey man, you ready for this?
What's up, Jackson? Yeah, I'm ready. I didn't expect to see you till we got out on the court, though.
Yeah, well, it looks like they're gonna have us match up for most of the game, so I just want to let you know I ain't gonna be taking it easy on you.
Whatever, man. Ain't nothing stopping me tonight. This is my shot. Ain't nobody gonna hold me back, especially not you. Yeah, don't worry though, dude. I'm gonna make sure you show up in the highlights.
Really think you could ball with me, huh? Yeah.
The whole world's gonna be watching.
Oh, really?
When I blow by you.
Really?
Over and over.
Guess what?
And over
Guess
again.
what? I guess I'm gonna have to make it my personal mission to get all those scouts to see how I destroy
Whoa,
you.
whoa, chill, chill, man. We not doing this right now. Hey, Jack, man, I think they're ready for you. Hey!
I see you out there, chump.
We're just trying to get in your head. Don't let him. Hey, you gotta focus on the game. We'll be seeing plenty more of him in the future.
Yeah, I'm cool. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, man.
Remember, man, I'm gonna always look out for you, all right? Now, get focused on the right thing, huh? The NBA, the dream. Right now, you take it, and don't let nobody stand in your way.
You right, dog. Thanks, bro. Here we go, baby.
All right, man, you got this, boy. Woo! Hey, you take it. This is your dream now.
Live from New York, it's the NBA Rookie Showcase Game, featuring some of the hottest basketball talent from around the world, as they will put on a show to try to punch their ticket to the NBA. It's the first step towards what could be an amazing NBA career. Anthony Bennett out of UNLV has tremendous athleticism, but the question remains, can he bang with the skyscrapers in the NBA? Victor Oladipo, one of the strongest wings you'll see. He just oozes athleticism. The former Hoosier can finish inside and lock down anyone with this defensive skill set. Otto Porter Jr., the Georgetown Hoya, who can give you a little of everything and do it with good size out on the perimeter. A very composed shooter from outside. Cody Zeller, the stat sheet stuffer extraordinaire from Indiana, knows how to produce an agile 7-footer who can simply explode in the post. Alex Len, the tower of amazing physicality. He has the potential to be an instant impact player down low, right out of the gates. The NBA All-Star.
Yes, sir, I'm back. Took some time, got my Elgato. Had to also buy HDMI splitter because the PS4 comes with encrypted HDMI, so you just can't plug and record with the Elgato. Moving without the ball. Yes, sir, moving without the ball. Before we talk about NBA Live, let's talk about creating your player, making your player the best player you can. My player that you guys saw, he was 6'7". He got drafted by the Kings, and he wasn't very good with ball handling. And the reason being was I made him 6'7" because of my player Blacktop. I got tired of having players bigger than me that could like do everything, like get rebounds and still have like great handling abilities. Apparently now with the eco motion, that is neither here or there. Played in a couple games with my player who was 6'7", and he was getting ripped all the time. And apparently the eco motion is built in so that smaller players like let's just say Stephen Curry, Chris Paul, their crossover is going to be faster than LeBron's or Kobe Bryant's because of how far the ball has to travel, you know, before hitting the floor and then coming back up to their hand, which is extremely crazy that 2K actually built that in. That's just nuts. So I decided to recreate another my player and just start him all over and make him the same size that he was on the PS3, and that is, I think he's either 6'3" or 6'4", I'm not sure, but that's what I went with. And I can tell as of the couple games that I played that he's much better with ball handling, and I haven't even boosted up those abilities yet. Let's get to NBA Live. One word I can say about it is it is horrible and atrocious. The game is terrible. There's an actual apology that GameFly has from EA, stating that EA Sports has apologized for NBA Live, and I'll put this up in the description so you guys can go read the whole article in its entirety, you know, if you want to. But I'm going to go over just bits and pieces of it so that you know where they're coming from. Apparently, EA Sports has released they haven't released a basketball game, and they didn't think that Elite was going to be any good at all. But here's what Sean O'Brien said, the executive producer. We hear loud and clear that some of you are disappointed in various aspects of NBA Live 14, such as the graphics and the movements. And I am sorry if the game doesn't live up to your expectations. And to me, it's like, dude, like, you didn't know that going into this product that you guys were going to need to step up your game and come out with something that was going to just be like game changing, because 2K has the basketball game. Like, there's nobody challenging them right now. Like, how can you just say, you know, I'm sorry, I didn't think it was going to live up to your expectation? This is they built NBA Live specifically for a next-gen console, and this is what they come out with. And it just baffles me, and it really baffles me that they would actually release it, but it shouldn't be surprising since they've been in charge of NCAA, and NCAA every year has just continually gotten worse. And I used to be a huge Madden fan, and I can't even remember the last time I played Madden, because I feel that every installment that they come out with Madden is getting worse. But to say that they're going to be sending out patches for the future, this is their I guess fix for NBA Live, is that they're going to be sending out patches for, I guess, the graphics and the movements in the upcoming future. And I just don't know who was working at EA and thought that these graphics were going to be good, like they were going to be okay, and that this was going to be the standard. Like, had they not seen NBA 2K at all? But it doesn't surprise me, because NBA 2K had been releasing in-game play, and I have a buddy who loves NBA Live, and he's a diehard NBA Live fan, and he was so impressed with the CGI stuff that they were releasing of Kyrie Irving dribbling the ball, and I was impressed with it too. It was amazing. And that's what I kept telling him. Well, I kept asking him, because he was keeping on tabs. He was like following EA on Twitter, and he was keeping tabs, and he was like, yeah, they're going to be releasing this, releasing that. But all they ever released was CGI stuff. And I was like, well, for me, it was he can tell you, it was a red flag for me, because I was telling him straight up, I was like, hey, when are they going to release in-game play? And he was like, I don't know. But he was like, it looks good so far. And I was like, yeah, the CGI looks good, but until they release in-game play, you know, I'm not buying into what they're selling. And lo and behold, the demo comes out, and I mean, the sleeves on, I played with the New York Knicks, and the sleeves on Carmelo Anthony's legs look like freaking pads. They look like they don't even look like sleeves. They are so bulky, and the same thing goes for his arm sleeves. They are so bulky that he looks like a freaking linebacker. And I don't understand. I just don't understand who thought like this was good enough. This is a multi-million-dollar, probably $1 billion company, and they thought that these graphics were good enough compared to 2K. And it just, I mean, like I said, I'm telling any and everybody that's listening, do not, I repeat, do not buy NBA Live. Do not buy NBA Live, because you'll be pretty much pissed off, and you won't be happy with your $60 purchase. Not at all. So that's pretty much what I feel about NBA Live, and to acknowledge that so many people are upset because you couldn't step up. It's funny, they couldn't step up their game on a next-gen console. That's what's funny to me. This was built explicitly for next-gen consoles. That's it. It wasn't built for the PS3. It wasn't built for the Xbox 360. It was built for the PS4 and the Xbox One. And it's like I said, they missed the boat entirely on this one. So, like I said, don't purchase this at all. We're finishing up here. As you can see, I had a pretty good stat line. My original guy, it's crazy. I dropped 40 points. I went like 40 points, 2 rebounds, 2 blocks in the first guy I created, and he got drafted 7 overall. So I'm not gonna tell you where I get. Look at that crossover he hit me with. I'm not gonna tell you what I get drafted on this one. You're just gonna have to wait and see. But as you can see, I went 31, 7, and 2. I want to say I had 2 or 3 steals this game, plus a couple rebounds, and I think I had a block or 2. So I had a pretty good all-around game on this one, and I'm just gonna say it turned out well on me. Turned out well for me. The number 99 guy, I don't know his name, but the guy I had a problem with before I came into the game, my original guy, he got drafted way ahead of me. He didn't even come close to posting some of the numbers that I posted. So pretty much when you play your rookie showcase game, look at that behind the back crossover. When you play your rookie showcase game, make sure you guys you have enough points. Try to put in at least around 30 points, but make sure the rest of your stats you have stuffed. If you're a point guard, get as many assists as you can. Get as many rebounds as you can. I mean, just make sure you're not focusing on points. So with that being said, like I always say, if you don't sub, at least like, and if you don't like, at least share. I'll holla.
Thanks for joining us for this broadcast of the NBA Rookie Showcase. I'm Kevin Harlan for Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. We'll see you next